Miss Mary coming to you with another live. Saturday's a very exciting live. It's always very exciting on Saturdays. It's always very exciting on any days, really. Just going to adjust the camera. Every time I work in this room during the week, I end up moving the camera. So I'm just going to, give me one moment, guys. Just talk amongst yourselves, yeah? Don't forget, guys, to pop your live chat on like that, and not your top chat, so that you can see everyone's chat. And hello, Middle. Middle is the first one on today, and she says that we are on 23,300 subscribers still. Yes, usually that bounces up after a couple of weeks, but there you go. Here we are today for another live. Very exciting. This week we uploaded part 1 of our mystery blanket. You know, I haven't really named it. We might have to consider a name. Hi, Yvonne. Hello, Green Butterfly. Lovely to have you here. Yvonne, you're the first one in to really get excited about the blanket. Beautiful fluffy kittens in the house. Oh, Fluffy, cheers. I'm using your cup again today. Cheers. Yes, it's water. I'm still on track. I am losing a little bit of weight with my plan, so it's working a little bit, not a lot. It's been a very busy morning. I'm very flustered right now. It's been a very busy morning, and a few things have happened this morning. So I'm going to have to make a short live today, at least an hour. We can probably get an hour in, but it's going to have to be shortened. A few things have come up this morning that I can't change or fix, so I have to have a bit of a short live. I'm going to pack it all in 1 hour. We don't have much to talk about. We're not really going to talk at all. We're just going to sit here and stare. No, I'm kidding. I'll just sit here and stare. Oh, hi. I'll just sit here and stare. All right, it's popped on now. Pamela, beautiful Pamela. Carmen, hi, Carmen. We've got 2 Carmens now. We're going to have to start juggling you, Carmens. We have 2 Carmens. So everyone's in the house, which is fantastic. We have a lot to talk about. Well, no, not really. Well, we do. No, we don't. We do. She can't make up my mind, guys. We do and we don't. It's not a lot, but it is about a lot. No, that's wrong. It's not about a lot, but it's a... Just talk about it, Mary. Stop juggling. You missed it. I said, drink that water, Mary. Oh, well, I can't. You know what? The chat goes so fast. Oh, thanks, Middle, I will. The chat goes so fast, hun. I do miss messages, and I do apologize if I miss a message. So cheers. Cheers, everyone. Now, if I do miss your message, please don't take that personally. It goes fast now. Well, not today, not yet. Not everyone's on. I, to be fair, have logged on maybe about a minute and a half early. I think we're on time now. You have 1 hour to drink, maybe less than an hour, hun. I'm trying to cut the, look, I want to get an hour in, but I'm trying to cut it as short as I can. And Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thumbs up costs you nothing. And it does help. YouTube shows them that you would like to see more crochet. So thank you very much. Beautiful Kiki's in the house. Lovely Corinne is here. Now, guys, once again, it won't be as big a live as I usually do. Something's come up this morning and I can't be helped. So I'm very flustered. I've been up since 6 trying to work it out. Look how red I am. That's hilarious. So I will be off probably just before 11. So really in just under an hour I'll be off. I did, to be fair, start a little bit earlier. Just that little bit, a couple of minutes. It wasn't much. There wasn't much. All right, so today we're going to talk quickly about the blanket. We got the mystery blanket uploaded fairly late last night. So if you haven't seen it, you must check it out. It does have part 1 of it included in the mystery blanket information. So it's not just the information for the blanket, it's part 1. Do not cut your thread after that part. Pretty sure I mentioned it, but I don't know if I mentioned it at the end. I mentioned at the beginning, don't cut your thread, but I don't remember mentioning it at the end, and the editing was just relatively quick, so I apologize in advance for that. Apologize in advance. In fact, I think the music is all over the place, and you know that happens. Like, it does happen when I'm rushed, That's why I was telling someone the other day, don't rush it because things happen. Now, I'm too scared to have a look at the video. The pattern itself is fine, so don't worry about that. The yarn itself is fine. I did muck around and say you'll need 4 skeins plus 1. Now, someone had a bit of a giggle. I think that was Fluffy Kitten, had a bit of a giggle on that. And when I said plus 1, I meant that we're not using that 1 skein until the very, very end, where we are starting to tie things up and put things together and bibs and bobs and like that. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like that, the blanket. They look at me thinking, oh, she's nuts again. She's gone nuts. But only on Friday. So today's what? Oh, Saturday. Oh, I've got another day of being crazy. Sorry, guys. She's so naughty. You started watching it this morning. I thought it was going to take longer because I was going to just do the information of the blanket and then come back another day and put part 1 up. But when I realized part 1 didn't take as much, I just combined it. I thought, oh, okay, it's okay. And then I did cut out a lot of my talking in the beginning at the end because a lot of that was just like that, right? As it go. So I thought I'd cut that out and then I can fit part 1 and the first part of the tutorial in there as well. So all the information that you'll need for your blanket and the actual part 1, which part 1 is only, I'll show you. It's come undone. I don't know. I put a stitch marker in, but it seems to be missing. I got my 4 stitch markers in. Oh, no, you haven't done this. Whoa, you've done this one here. Well, excuse me. Oh, you gave me way too much. I hope you didn't see that pattern. That's part 2. It's coming up. That's part 1. This is where you guys wondering why the stitch marker wasn't there, and I've taken it out and put it in there. I don't know what I've done. See how stressed I am? That's part 1. It is a tiny, tiny little bit wonky, but that sorts itself out as it goes along. So keep that in mind, guys. All right. Part 1, part 2, you'll have a part where it's that much, and then I'll send you off on your own and ask you to do another set. So it's really quite big, part 2. So keep that in mind. That was funny. Thank you, Fluffy. Catherine. Hi, Catherine. Did I not say hello? I lost the plot again. Yes, I have. Drink up, Mary. What a time, says green and middle. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, I haven't had a chance to buy the jug. I'm going out this weekend at some stage. Maybe tomorrow if I get time. Maybe tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll just go out on Monday and get it. It's a lot quieter Monday. The weekend is just... No, I don't like weekends. I'm telling you now, I do not like weekends. Too much happens on the weekends. Anyway, stop complaining, Mary. Let's get on with it. That's part 1 of your blanket. You will be seeing... Well, I practically showed you that part of the blanket for part 2. I'm lying. Part 2 will be on that piece. And then I will give you some information on what we're going to do next. Now, we have a lot of things to talk about as well as the blanket. We want to talk... I'm just rushing into this so to give you time to have a chat with me when I'm done. That way it gives you time to, and me time to relax as well. Monday, 29th of January, pattern writing day. Tuesday, 30th of January, jacket information. Now that might be swapped till Fridays because I haven't got all the yarn that I need. So keep that in mind. It might swap till Friday. It's supposed to be in before the end of the month. But to be fair, last year's project, we started in mid-February. So if the beginning of Feb is okay, I think we might just hold it out till Friday, yeah? All right, but in the meantime, either Friday or Tuesday, you'll have the short. Now, I was thinking the short will have to be on Tuesday because it talks about the stitch in this blanket. It shows you the stitch in this blanket. And I know a lot of you who are new to crochet will probably want to do the stitch before attempting the blanket. It's only one stitch that is not difficult. You just have to practice it. It's not difficult at all. It's a simple stitch and you've probably done it many times before, but to the new crocheter who hasn't, they may struggle to do it the first set and then the second set and then the third and then, this is not too bad. It kind of flows, all right? So heads up with that. And I wanted to show you that stitch before attempting part 2 of the blanket, which will be on Thursday. Oh, she's gone crazy. And Friday will be the jacket information, I think. We'll swap them now. I've actually got on the book swap. I've got arrows like that. I wanted to start the jacket on Tuesday, but I don't think I have all the yarn. Now, I've been going through some of my stash. I need to spend more time going through it, seeing if I've got enough in my stash for the jacket. If not, then I'll have to consider purchasing some, yeah? All right, now, for those of you who don't know, a jacket is going to be our annual project this year, and suggested by yourself as well. You guys wanted some sort of sunburst squares for your jacket. So that's going to be exciting. I have made similar things like that before, so it's not a difficult pattern to do. It's very simple, very basic. You can't go wrong with it, yeah? All right. Beautiful Franca's in the house. How we've missed you. I was going to get on today and say, well, Franca's not doing too bad, but I think I mentioned on Wednesday that you were okay. So welcome back, Franca. Lovely to have you in the house. Okay, everyone's saying hello, and Happy New Year to Franca, absolutely. So there you go. She's finally arrived. Good to see you here, Franca, and lovely to have you in our house yet again. A lot has happened since you've gone, hun, or since you've been away. We are creating a blanket, and I keep putting it in here, the square, and that's the start of it. And well, I won't tell you much about it because it's a mystery blanket. So part 2 is a little surprise, and in part 3 will be a surprise, and in part 4, by the time we get to part 4, which will be, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, the border rows. What, already? But the way it's looking, I think we'll be there very soon. Well, I'll be there very soon. I've been playing and playing and playing. I've practiced, and I'm too scared to stop practicing in case I forget the stitches. On Monday is pattern writing day, so I'm going to have it. It's all scribbled in my book, so I'm going to have it all typed up and ready, and that gives me the option to read it, edit it, and get it all ready for someone to play with. Someone has to read it and edit it for me, and then I can pop it up on the website, and hopefully you can, if you wanted to purchase it, the written pattern, you can purchase it before the pattern, before the last tutorial goes up, which will be the border row. Okay, so you can purchase the pattern after part 3, or I think part 4, and then once the border row is ready to go up, before it goes up, I will upload the written pattern on the website. So if you want to sneak your border row in before us, then by all means you can, once the pattern is uploaded to the website. But in the meantime, that's where we're up to. Part 1. Part 2 will be coming this Thursday. Now, I said this Thursday in video yesterday because I know I'm pretty much organized to actually record it. So I can start recording on Tuesday if I wanted to. And the fact that I'm doing a short on Tuesday gives me some time to record part 2 of the blanket for Thursday. So the way it's looking, we're on track this week. I was not on track last week, but we won't talk about that. Now, the vest was supposed to happen this Tuesday, right? But because of practicing the jacket stitch, I'm going to hold the vest out till next Tuesday. It's not going anywhere. It's still in the tub. Waiting to be finished. So give me time to hold it out till Tuesday. I do have the pattern ready for somebody to edit for me for another pattern, which was, oh my gosh, Jay's pattern. So I've got so much on my plate at the moment. Well, it's not Jay's pattern, it's my pattern, but I'm writing it for the yarn that we purchased together last year at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. So that's ready. I'm going to play with it on Monday, and then I'm going to send it to her Monday afternoon and hope that she gets a chance to edit it when she can. Now, that little top that I'm making with the yarn that we purchased together, that we're going to do on the channel as well. But that will be a written pattern first, a paid pattern first, and then in a few months after that, we'll pop it on the channel. That's what we've sort of organized. Okay, so that's that, and that's pretty much the week. Monday, pattern writing. Tuesday, part 2, let's try that again. Short for pattern for our part 2 of the jacket blanket. Wednesday's the live. I'm all over the place. Thursday's the part 2 of the blanket, and Friday is the jacket. So I'm all over the place, guys, but we're fitting it all in. It's a very busy week. I was supposed to do another video vlog this Friday, but I've even moved that to next week, the week after, because I delayed the blanket this week. I think I delayed the editing of it, and in the end, I just uploaded what I had. That's it, I'm done. I said, yep, it's going up. I don't care. She said, I don't care, she says. At 11 o'clock at night, I don't care. She used that weird voice. Did I miss saying hello to someone? I think I did. Who came in? Catherine. Did I say hello? Hi, Catherine. I can't remember if I said hello. Hello. Hi, Corrine. I think I said hello, didn't I? Hi, Anne. I didn't say hello to Anne. Hi, Anne. Lovely to see you here. So, yes, we have a very busy week this week. One of our busiest. I'm trying to get the jacket and the blanket in on the same week. So bear with me if I don't get the jacket in. You'll definitely get part 2 of this blanket. But bear with me if I don't get the jacket in. We'll just hold it out till next week. It's not going anywhere. I'm hoping. My worry is I don't have the right amount of yarn. I have lots of yarn. But we're talking a jacket for yours truly. And she's that little tiny bit big. I am losing the weight. Give me time. And so I get a lot more yarn than what I have. And I'm also playing with a pattern. I did show you once a pattern that I was making on YouTube here and on Instagram. I played with some stitches. It was kind of like a sunburst piece like that. Yeah. These colors here are from Source of Fibers Dirty DK yarn. Yeah. And so obviously it's a DK weight. I don't know if I'll use this. So we will see. We'll see how we go. Yeah. Okay, what's happening? Water time. Thanks, Middle. Thanks, Green. Franca says, Mary, I look great. Oh, Franca, you know what I've done, don't you? I'm growing out the fringe. That's all. It's just a different hairstyle. Oh, I have been watching what I'm eating, and I'm on a program to lose weight. No, I'm on a lifestyle program. I keep telling everyone it's a lifestyle change. So be prepared for some changes this year, guys. She says that she's thinking, oh, am I going to get it done? Cheers, everyone. All right. So this is the one on YouTube. I think there were different colors. I think I used last year sometime. For the life of me, when I played with it, but it was during the year last year, and it's because, to be fair, have I got it up there? Oh, it's kind of up the top. I was making myself a jacket not long ago. Let's see. Hi, Guy. Over here, let's go right up the top. Let's move this camera over. Right there, that is actually a 3/4 jacket complete. No, not really complete. It just hasn't got the ribbing in front. Yeah, so that was these colors right here. That was this square right here. And so I was thinking maybe we could make something like this, and I could use the squares that I was using in that one to create the jacket, because I've already gotten halfway through mine. It gives me a chance to say, oh, I'm nearly done. So I was creating this last year just for me. Had nothing to do with the channel. I was just doing one for me. So if this is what you guys are looking at for the jacket, please let me know, and I'll do that. If that's not what you guys want, because again, it's up to you guys. You're the ones who have to create the little jacket, yeah? So if that's not what you like, in between there was going to be that light blue, but I might change that color. We'll see. We'll see. So it was going to be the light blue. Shall I bring it down and show you? I just can't reach up there, guys. I haven't got my ladder out. I didn't even think I was going to talk about this today. This was just something that it was sitting, you know what? It was sitting under my coffee cup. My water cup, not my coffee cup. So there you go. And have I missed chat? I sure have. Beautiful Karen's in the house. Lovely to have you here. Oh, what did we miss here? Middle says, uh-oh. Oh, it's starting to glitch, is it? Well, to be fair, I've had to close the door because there's a lot of noise happening in the house right now, which was the reason why I have to cut my live short. You do have a lot of empty shelves. No, they are getting filled up soon, Franca. I'm emptying tubs. Actually, you haven't been here a while, Franca. I'm actually been donating a lot of the yarn to the elderly citizens' homes and the local schools in the area. you haven't been here long enough to know that we had the flooring changed in here. So I had to move everything out, right? This had to be all done in one weekend. Or Monday and Tuesday, I think it was. And I had to have everything back by our live, which I didn't have time to get it all back. And at one stage, I think all the shelves were empty at one stage in one of our lives. So you've been off for a while, Franca. That's how long it's been, yeah? It's cute, yeah. Loving the hair, that colourful square. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I think I'll just concentrate on the blanket. That's all right, Yvonne. I know you wanted the blanket, and that's okay. But this is just the jacket. I really want to get that down. Do you want to wait a second? I really want to get it down to show you. Give me 1 second. I wonder if I can reach it. I'm so short. This is going to fall on my head, isn't it? Uh-oh, here comes a blooper. It's going to fall on my head. Oh, it didn't fall. Hey, it didn't fall. It didn't fall on my head. All right, let me show you. Again, this is something that I was creating last year. And these, and you can actually, oh, look at that. I did almost complete it. I'll show you. And you can see, I started the border and then I stopped because I didn't like the width of the squares. I found the squares. This was last year's jacket that I started making. Oh, that's right. I know what I was making it for. I was making it for to wear at Pipeworks Market in our winter, which was July, and I didn't finish it in time. So there you go. There it is. That's the jacket. Well, it's not done. It's only halfway done, yeah? There's the sleeves. And that's my one from last year. This one, if I do create it, is going to be a lot. I don't like the bright blue, to be fair. It's not doing anything for me, yeah? That's my jacket. I'm thinking of creating this one or finishing this one, and that can be the one that we use on the channel. That way it'd be a lot easier for me to get the pattern up. I personally don't like the blue. I'll hold it up a bit more. Only because I find it a little bit too bright. Like it's a little too, maybe like a darker blue. Or maybe it's just me, because I was making it in winter and I want it for winter. But I know a lot of people say, oh, yeah, but it looks great, so bright, but so, you know, I think, yeah, I know. Everyone says it's perfect. I know. Okay, let's go back to the chat. I've missed all the chat. Oh, Marty. Hi, Marty. Lovely to have you here. That's all right, hun. I'm not going to be on for very long today because we've had a few things happening here at home. Can you see I'm all flustered? And I've been up since 6 trying to sort it out. So I'm going to be offline very quickly, but I just wanted to show you this. Anyway, I'm Elderly Mary. Yarn is this. I'm Elderly Mary. Yarn this way, please. Oh, oh, I like that, Franca. You're cute. Pretty. Everyone likes the jacket. Love, 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 says Middle. Yes. I love the blue. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. Yvonne, you finally got the floor done. Yes, that's done and dusted. I hope to have all the shelves done. Once all the shelves are done, I'll do a little video of the room and you can see what it looks like. Hello, long time. I know. Hi, Claptrap. Lurking while getting ready for work. That's okay. Beautiful Pamela saying hello. Darker blue I feel would look nicer. Thank you, Fluffy. I was thinking the same thing because, look, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But I think because I use the purples, and I think the purple has made me want to do it in a dark blue, the border, yeah? That's why I like blue, because it's bright. Okay, yeah. Looking forward to doing the blanket. Just need to decide on my colors. All right, now let's go back to the blanket because, you know, we're talking about the blanket again. Well, I'm so itchy now. That's another thing with the yarn. It's acrylic, so it makes me itchy. So I don't know. I still want to do it, but I'll think about it. So there's the start of the blanket. This is part 1. Part 2 will be uploaded this Thursday, so keep your eyes peeled. You need 4 colors. I've got this color, the green. You can see I've been working with it, yeah. Gray and beautiful lemon, which is also up the top there. Actually, that's the wool. This is the cotton. All right. Now it's a DK weight. The cotton is a DK weight. So heads up, make sure you use DK, or you can use an Aran weight If you use an Aran weight, your blanket will become bigger. I forgot to mention the measurements of the blanket. And to be fair, because I haven't decided how many border rows I'd like to do on mine, I don't really have a measurement. So I'll know by this part 2 of, I'll know by this Thursday how big the blanket will be. But once again, if the blanket is not big enough for you, before every border row I do on most of my blankets, I put 2 or 3 rows of like a little bit of I call it an introduction to the border row. That's just me, right? There's obviously other words for it. But I usually do 2 or 3 rows. But if you found that your blanket is not big enough, you can do 4 or 5 rows and then do your final row of border. That's what I like to do. It gives people the option. If they don't like the size that I'm doing, they can grow it a little bit. All right. So just heads up there. She's lost all the chat again. Karen says, love the jacket. Thank you so much. Love the jacket, says Franca. That blue isn't doing much for me though. Yes, I'm thinking of going darker. I'm going to have to check with the lovely lady from Source of Fibre for her yarn and see what she has, the colors. I know she's got some beautiful yarn coming in now. She's doing so well. And she's, I say a local, but I don't think she's local anymore. I think she's since shifted. But at least I can get her yarn within 2 days if I need it. Yeah, or within 3 days, the latest. Yeah. But still bright for winter, says Catherine. Yes, I don't think darker is good. I think blue. Look at everybody's different eye colors. Yeah. Love those colors, says Franco. Yes. Me too, Marty. I'm thinking I might use pastels. These are pastel colors. Like they're all pastel. They're all very pastel-y. Pastel-y. Can I use that word? Pastel-y. She makes up words as she goes along. I'm going to do it in a 4-ply cotton. All right, green. If you're going to do it in 4-ply cotton, your blanket will not be that big, okay? It's going to be, I don't know the size. Leave it with me first for the 8-ply cotton, which is the DK weight. And then you need to decide, you might need to put more rows on the border, I think, because making the section that I'm doing first bigger doesn't work. It starts to wobble a little bit. So, and even now, if you look at it, it can come across a little bit wobbly. So what I'm trying to do is tighten up some stitches, pop in a couple of rows, single crochets to help tighten those stitches, or maybe less stitches in the corner, which is what I've decided to do with certain rounds. But you may have to consider doing a larger border row. Yeah. All right. Okay. Who, oh, Randy. Hi, Randy. Did I miss you? Hello. Lovely to see you here. Who have we missed? Anyone else? No, just Randy. I do apologize there, Randy. You prefer darker, more slimming for me, says Fluffy. Same thing. Look, I'm going to check with, we're doing 2 projects at once here. I'm going to check with the lady from Source of Fibre. I've forgotten her name. How bad am I? Oh, if you're watching, I do apologize, hun. So I will check with her and I'll have a look online for her colors to see what other colors she has. Now, remember, I'm creating my jacket for winter. So I don't know yet. Leave it with me. I want to wear it to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show. Of course I do, right? Why wouldn't I? Why not? So I want to wear it at the sheep show as well. So my jacket will probably be finished before yours. So look, I don't know. Leave it with me. I'm tossing over whether to make it in this square or whether to make it in another square. Guys, do you like this square? You know, is that the style you like? I know I'm just showing some people on our live, and I'll show some on Wednesday as well. The Wednesdays live have different people come on. And if you visit our live after our live, please let me know if you like this square. Otherwise, I will do a different square. But I'd like to do what you guys like, you know, at the end of the day. I don't know what that was, but something fell. Don't you love it? So I like to do what you guys want, because at the end of the day, I'll wear anything. I will wear anything. Well, within reason, of course. She says, what she's wearing? So I will wear anything. So keep it in mind. If this is a sort of square that you like for your jacket, then let me know. Yeah. Let's go back to where we were. You prefer darker? Yes, we've got that. Yes. We sure do, middle, yes. Darker would be nicer because the bright colors will pop. Thank you, Franco. You're probably right. I wear neutral all the time. I need more brights, my word, for your wardrobe. Yes. Silver grey would be nice, says Catherine. That's interesting. Silver grey. If I walked around wearing bright colors, I would get mistaken for it. Oh, Fluffy. Fluffs, get in that corner. Oh, it's hilarious. Marty says, I do like alternative granny square styles. That one is great. This is just for the jacket, though. Don't confuse it with the blanket. It's nothing to do with the blanket, yeah? This is for our jacket. Our jacket is our annual project that we're all creating this year as a group. So I thought I did want to talk about this a couple of weeks ago and never did because we were so excited about the blanket. So I thought whilst this is here on the table, we'll talk about it now and we'll talk about it again on Wednesday because what I want to do is give you the option because you helped me decide to make the jacket. You guys helped me decide that you wanted squares. And now I'd like you to decide if this is a sort of square that would suit you or would you like to see something else? Randy says she really likes the squares. Pamela likes the square. Thank you, guys. Just let me know. If you're watching after the live, you can leave your comment in the comment section down below and let us know that, you know, whether you like something like this for the jacket. I think this is looking like a good idea. You know, different colors, of course. And having a look at all the colors, I've got the one I was making, I think, on the channels here. I'll show you which one it was. I believe it was an orange. Yeah, it was something like that I was creating. Might not have been the white. I can't remember, but look at all the different colors. Yeah. And I've noticed that I made this one different to the ones on the bottom of the jacket. So the jacket's starting to flare out because I messed up the sizing on this one. You can tell looking at it. Yeah. This is tighter. That's really wide. So you can kind of tell. So I really think I might start again, but this will be our stepping stone on the jacket. So I might take the blue undone, which is a lot of work. But it's better to take it undone. Look at all the different colored squares that you see for the jacket. Shall I try the jacket on? Well, okay. It's very warm in here, though. It really is warm. Woo! It's very warm in here. And I'm going to be doing ribbing on the sleeve as well. So I thought of making popping another square on the sleeve. But I was going to do the ribbing on there as well. And the ribbing here is going to be bigger. It'll come more in. You can see this side's almost done. This side's only half done. But the ribbing here is going to come further in here, closer in. Then I thought, do I make another square here and have it closed, like, you know, like a jacket that closes? So these are all the questions that I'm asking of you. Do you want your jacket to close so it's got buttons down the front and it keeps you warm? Or do you want it to sit like this? I don't know how far out I can go. Let's see how far back I can go. Or you can have a look. How's that, hey? See, it's not finished yet. So the ribbing has to come in front, right? I hope that's all making sense. Now, this was one that I started creating last year with Source of Fibers yarn. And oh, it's really warm. It's really warm with a jacket on. With Source of Fibers yarn. And then I stopped. And I think I stopped because I ran out of time to make it before winter last year. Now I've tangled myself up. I'm all tangled. Excuse me while I untangle. She's all tangled. So I hope that was enough visual for you. It's making me very itchy because it's acrylic. And acrylic does that to me. So I don't know whether to start again in wool. So there you go. Squares are good for the jacket as long as they are bright. Yes. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, hun. I just noticed your comments. So funny. She's hilarious, isn't she? Love the colors and the squares. Love the square. Really love to do it and colorful. So I get out of the dark old black. I still will probably use a darker color. I won't use black. I'm so tangled. Look at me tangled. It's under my leg. It's around my shoe. Give me a second while I untangle myself. There we go. We're done. It's in the tub. Well, it's kind of on top of the tub, not even in. It's just so tangled. I'm going to trip over at the end of the live. Hi, Ashley. Lovely to have you here. Jacket definitely darker, that blue. Yeah, I think a darker blue or even another color would probably suit. It does look nice on you. Oh, yeah, I don't know, Fluffs. I'm really not keen on that light blue. I don't get what's wrong with the bright. Look, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's just what we are used to wearing in colors. I don't go out of the norm. I sort of stick to, I don't know, these colors. Even this is even too bright for me, this top. Do you know what I mean? Sherry loves it. Middle, you can do any color. You don't have to go dark. That's right. The idea, that's right. Well done, Franca. The idea is to show you what I've done, and then you can decide on yourself to change your colors to suit. Now, let's take for argument's sake, and I keep putting this back in here. No, I don't. What have I done with it? Excuse me, she's lost it. I lost it. It's gone. She's crying now. She's crying now. It got stuck under the jacket. Can you believe this? Just talk amongst yourselves. She's a real klutz today. All right, here we go. You can decide for yourself if you want to see these colors. You may like red, blue, gray, and green or something. Oh, that is green. But you may like different colors. You may like big, bright colors. You may like bold, orange colors and big reds like me. The reason I'm doing this blanket is actually for me. I'm creating this one for me to wear over me when I'm sitting on the couch at night during winter. Although, you know, now that I've been working out after meals, not directly because I don't want to be sick, I stay warm in the evening, so I don't get cold as much, which is very interesting, yeah. But it's just so that I can have a blanket on me, so you can create it like green butterflies using the 4-ply, which is a light 2-weight. I would not suggest it, but you know, that's okay. The reason I'm saying I wouldn't suggest it is because it'll be a little bit smaller than our blanket. By Thursday, I'll know the size of the blanket because I'll know whether or not I want to do the extra few rows for the border. And then you can decide yourself if you wanted to do it in the 4-ply, assuming that it'll be a lot smaller than mine because mine's made in an 8-ply. 8-ply is a DK weight or a 3-weight overseas. Aran is a 10-ply here in Australia or a 4-weight overseas. You can make the blanket in either one of those or even thicker yarn if you like. If you did it in the 4-ply, it's likely to be a little smaller. It's perfect. It will be perfect for newborns. It will be perfect for babies. Not so much for the older child who just wants to wrap it around them while they're walking if you are doing it in a 4-ply. Okay, just heads up there, just letting you know. My winter, I like closed and nice length. I like it closed too, Catherine. I might do it in with the buttons up the front. I seriously will. Nice length you have as Tassie gets very cold. This goes right down to my, between my knees and my hips. So it's in the middle where the upper thigh is. And I think it keeps my back warm. I'm really into keeping warm during winter. My shoulders and my back, I don't like that cold, and I don't like my chest cold, but I don't like things up to there. So maybe we can make the jacket to here with a button here and go down the front rather than just having it sit on you. I prefer buttons. I prefer it to be able to close up so I can actually feel warm as well as it look nice, yeah? Is that what we're doing? That's a jacket. We're doing a jacket similar to that, Ashley. Thank you for asking. The jacket will be similar to that. The color combination that I showed just to show you, wrong way around. This is the colors that I chose for that jacket. Similar colors, yeah? But we don't need to do these colors. We can choose our own colors, and you can choose your own as well. You don't even need to do the same as mine. You could maybe do 3 rows in one color and just use 1 row for the border, which also looks very nice, yeah? So you don't have to do what I'm doing, but we are creating a jacket on the channel. But that jacket is an annual project. You will not get it finished till December of this year. Heads up, yeah? All right. Everyone's talking to everyone. It's lovely. It's fantastic. Water time. Thanks. Green butterfly. I have to go get the jug this week. I'm going to go hopefully on the weekend or Monday. Acrylic irritates you. Yes, it does. My mum and wool irritates me. Oh, see, acrylic irritates your mum, and I know, right? I know. Can't win. That's why I like to make a lot of things in cotton. I even thought of making it in the 10-ply cotton from Bendigo, but I would rather do it in the wool, I think, and take the risk. It's not on my skin, so I don't mind wearing the jacket. It might be here, but I've worn our patchwork sweater on my skin, and I haven't broken out and in a rash or anything, and that's Bendigo Woolen Mills wool. Carmen loves the colours of the jacket. Cherry Bee loves the blue. So we're going to do something. Glum dark means glum to me. No middle. We're not doing glum. We're still doing bright colours, but you decide what colour you want as your border row. Me personally, I probably won't use that blue as the border row. So I've been thinking about it a long time. It's not likely that I'll use that blue as border row, yeah? It's good to see how the jacket looked created in different colours. In the end, everyone can use whatever colours they like. Absolutely, Claptrap, I agree completely. Plus, crocheting with darker colours is usually not something we crocheters want to do. We won't be using a black, absolutely not. I don't wear black, and I know I don't wear black because I recently went somewhere where everybody had to wear black and I didn't have anything to wear. Like I wear the black shirts, a little singlet tops or something, but a black jacket thing, I don't have it. So there you go. I have cardigans, black cardigans. Jacket is going to be bold like sunshine. Thank you, Carmen. Sorry, I had to step away. My dog broke all kinds of stuff. Don't you love dogs? Best time to work out is in the morning before you eat. I know that, Ashley, but you know what? I don't get that time in the mornings. Look at my face. It's all flustered. I've been up since 6 a.m. doing things, and I haven't had the time. So I find that from now on, for my mentality to work, for everything to work, I work out whenever I get a moment. But I make sure I put in every workout that the my personal trainer is giving me. Mary does the tutorial in colors to her taste, but you can choose your colors. Thank you, Franca. Absolutely. Everyone can choose their own colors. The idea of me showing you what I have is just to give you a look-see. So, and to be fair, I try to use colors on the channel that I know will not be an issue when recording. And I remember when we were doing yarn antics last year, which we are doing again this year, just not today. We'll talk about that in a minute. That's starting next week. That's all I want to say about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. And some people chose darker colors, and they wouldn't show up online. So I did them in lighter, showed them, and then I did them in a darker color to show them again. So, and I think Green Butterfly was one person that I couldn't do the colors that she chose. So a few weeks later, I got her to choose another set of colors because I felt bad that I couldn't use her colors. So there you go. But I try not to use the dark colors on mine. Sorry, what were you saying about the yarn for the blanket? I'll talk about that in a minute. In 1 second. Give me 1 second. Ashley, Mary, are you going to do the hexagon this year? The hexagon cardigan. Again, you weren't here to see that as well. Beginning of the year video states that I will be doing the hexagon cardigan in late February. So yeah, not even this year, late February. And I know that because I'm almost complete. One hexagon cardigan and the other one, which I believe is, what did I say it was? Oh, one's up there. That one's up there, right there. That's there. That's my one. Yeah. And the one I'm completing is for a family member. So I'm doing hers. She's got the perfect body, you know. It's small enough for me to make a small one for her. And then the big one is made for me. So it's given me the option to do different sizes. So I'll be able to tell you for your size how many rounds you'll need for your hexagon. Yeah. Definitely closed. That jacket is going to be fun to make. Yes, it is. Thank you, Fluffy. You prefer zips to buttons, says Yvonne. Do you know what it's like to add zips to crochet, Yvonne? It doesn't always come out nice, yeah? Heads up. I mean, I've done it before. Look, it's hard work. I need to have closed jacket for winter, but I prefer zips. Oh, good luck getting zips on crochet. It's hard work to get a zip on crochet. Are you my twin, Yvonne? Yes. Is butterfly your water monitor? Again, you've been away for so long, Frankie. You don't know what I'm doing. Franca, I'm on a program at the moment where my personal trainer has told me I need to drink a certain amount of water, I need to eat the right foods, and I need to work out. And Green Butterfly has been encouraging me to drink water during the live. Yes. So between her and Middle as well, Middle Earthians, they've encouraged me to drink during the live. I'm a black, purple, and blue girl. Nothing wrong with that. You use the colors you want, Ashley. That's what it's all about. The joy of crochet is that you can play with any color you want. We are the makers. We can make whatever we want. Yeah. Isn't it great? I love it. I love it. So we'll talk about everything in 1 minute. I just feel like that's what ways to rip out all the work, Mary. Yes. Love the red square, says Karen. Thank you. I have a watch that tells me to drink water. Yes, yes, yes. I know that feeling. Water time. Thanks, Green Butterfly. Cheers. You got to go again, Bonnie. That's all right, hun. Thank you, Middle. I'll drink up. You prefer scissors, zippers too, yes. The problem with zips and crochet, and I'll warn you, when you're doing zips on crochet on a front like that, it will bubble in the front. So heads up, take the risk and try it. There's nothing wrong with trying it. But when you're doing it on a jacket or a cardigan or something like that, it does tend to bubble. Okay, you've got to buy the right zip, which is a real thin zip, which is going to be hard to attach anyways. So heads up. We might try it one day. It won't be this year. I won't be this year. Look, we're booked out this year already. It's only January and we're booked out solid. Now, if you didn't know what we were doing this year, whoever doesn't know, you can watch the beginning of the year video. The very first tutorial that went up this year wasn't a tutorial. It was a video vlog. It's called The Beginning of the Year 2024. I do a video like that every year, and it explains all the projects that we are making this year. Now, we did carry on projects from last year to finish off during February. Let's try that again. January, February, and March. And one project is going to be made in November, which is the top-down project. I'm keeping that for November because I want it to be for Australians, a summer gear for Australians. Well, that's all right because this year it doesn't look like we're getting a summer. Although today's not bad. We've had the worst weather ever. All right, let's go back to the jacket. Now, the jacket part 1 and the information for the jacket has been uploaded late last night. It's called, not the jacket, let's try blanket. I'm totally confused. I shouldn't be showing you the jacket at all. Okay, I just should have left it for next week. Yeah. So part 1 of the blanket has been uploaded yesterday. It's called Introduction and part 1 of our mystery blanket. It's called Mystery Blanket. Okay. So it's the last video that you see on our tutorials. All right. It really hot up here today, Mary. Oh, really, Ashley? Oh, not here. Not here. It's not that warm here at all. It's not cold. I did go out like this morning at about 7:45. That's how much action is happening in my house. I'm out early in the morning. I never leave the house early in the morning. I don't leave till later. I like to stay warm. So this is the start of the blanket. Yes, 4 colors plus 1. Thanks, Fluffs. It will be 4 colors. Now I'm using pastel colors plus 1. I'm using Bendigo Woolen Mills 8-ply cotton. You can use an 8-ply or an Aran weight 10-ply. Someone's using a 4-ply. That's okay. I will let you know by Thursday the size of our blanket, and then you can decide whether the 4-ply you will get the right size out of it. Yeah, just make sure you are aware that if you use 4-ply, your blanket will be small. Okay, but I'll give you all the measurements to our blanket this Thursday. I actually should have put it in the beginning video, but I wasn't really sure of how many rows I want to do between the border rows. So I'll think about that anyway. It was funny, yeah, 4 plus 1. Because this is the plus one. This one here you won't see. I had to let you know you needed another one, but you won't see it till the very, very end of our blanket. That's why I say plus 1. That's all. It's like Mary plus half a Mary. The other half's in the kitchen, the other half's in here, that kind of thing. It's in the kitchen eating. No, get out of the kitchen. Get back into the craft room. 33 here feels like 38 with humidity. Oh, green, so hot. You have 8 ply, yes. And I mentioned all the measurements in that video. So check out that tutorial because I, for the life of me, can't remember what I said and how much you will need. So check out that video. It's uploaded late last night. And I'm talking, I don't know, 12:30, maybe 12. I can't remember. I started uploading it at 11 and it just took forever. Water, Mary. Thanks, Ashley. Thanks, Ashley. Cheers. Actually, it would look nice to see photos of what our other family members have made using your patterns. It would be fun to see their color combos they can create. Dramatically different look. Now, look, that's the thing. Quite a few years ago, Facebook allowed people to post on my business page. Now they don't allow it. So if you have pictures you would like me to share, try sending me one via Messenger on Facebook. If I can work out how to share it on my page, I don't know if I will, but just keep it in mind. If anything, I'll try and get some sort of screenshot or something. Your internet is freezing. I'll have to catch up later. Take care. All right, Marty, Thursday will be part 2 of this pattern, just to let you know. I will see you next week, Marty. But there you go. I just want to see what time we're on. I do have to leave literally now. I literally have to leave now, guys. I have been talking a long time, and real quickly, what I want you to know is part 2 of this blanket will be coming up this Thursday. Try it again. Monday, pattern writing. Tuesday, short. Wednesday, live. Thursday, blanket. And Friday, we're going to talk about the jacket. All right. So I may have to head off, guys, but I want to thank everyone for joining us here today. I promise Wednesday's live will be longer. I do promise. Look, even Wednesdays was cut short. Today's cut short. Fingers crossed that Wednesdays will be a lot longer and we can have a chat about part 2 of our blanket. And by Wednesday's live, I will have all the information that you should need for your jacket. So get excited about Wednesday's live, all right? Otherwise, I'll hold it out till Saturdays. Now, Wednesday's live, I'll also show the square. And if anyone else has any information they'd like to see the square, let me know. I think we'll make this square. I love this square. I've made it many times before. It is the sunburst square, very similar to our Sunshine Bright blanket. It's similar. It's not the same. So don't go ahead and make the sunshine. Oh, you can. You can use those squares if you like. But just be wary of measurements, yeah? Have you just started the blanket? We started the blanket on, Friday, last night. So look at last night's video, Franca, and you can check it out from there. And it's just part 1. Yep. Now, the blanket will be over the next 3 to 4 weeks. Fingers crossed we can get it done quicker, but I'm not going to guarantee it. All right, there we go. That's our jacket that we may make. Let's try that again. So I'm so rushed. That's our square that we may make our jacket with. That's our blanket square that we started our blanket. Don't cut your yarn after you start your square, okay? That's our blanket. On Thursday, you're getting that. On Friday, we'll talk about the jacket. My name is Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs. She's so rushed. Look at the face. Look. I'm going to have to drink the rest of that water. Thanks, guys, for joining us. I will see everyone Wednesday. Bye. Try to be good. Ciao for now. Oh, on the other side, YouTube goes and changes things on me. Bye.